are not alone. There are other people in this world who you can resonate with, who you can feel like, oh, this person understands reality from a similar point of view than I. Someone who has their eyes open to the world around them, to reality, the light and the darkness. This weekend, I was reminded of that. I met someone, and they even specifically told me that they thought they were maybe a little bit crazy, just for the sense that they had never met anyone else who had their eyes open spiritually to the world around them, to the reality, to these systems that are in place in this world. And as well as the abilities that we inherently have and the strength and power that we have. And I was reminded, because the thing is, this person doesn't even speak English. I'm in a foreign country, and I'm somewhere where, despite the age gap, despite the location, despite the language difference, because I know their language, I can speak to them and not only understand each other from a linguistic aspect, but from a spiritual aspect, from a deeper level. There's a resonance there where we can both see that we both have our eyes open to the world around us. And it was beautiful for me because, of course, I've seen many people on the internet who, yes, have their eyes open and are aware of the spiritual aspects of life. But to actually be in front of someone face to face and talk to them about these things is something different. It's beautiful, and it's a great reminder. And I want to remind y'all, there are other people out there like you. Even if you feel alone, even if you don't see them in your physical reality now, that does not mean your tribe, your people are not out there. I promise you that they are. And you will meet them when the time is right. But when you meet someone who you feel like, oh, I resonate with, keep them in your life, bro. Keep them around. You see someone who, they're really living in a high vibration like me. Oh, I resonate with the way they view the world. I resonate with the peace and love and the positivity in their vision. I resonate with that. Take that as a blessing, because I'm sure we all know it. Not every person in this world is like that, and that is 100% okay. So cherish those people that you have in your life. When you find your tribe, when you find your people who can understand you, cherish that, bro. Cherish that. Treat them well. Treat them well. Okay, and if you find and you happen to interact or find yourself in a situation when people are on that lower vibration, hey, you just gotta be understanding, like, hey, not everyone else is gonna be on that same level. Not everyone else is gonna be vibrating high. Not everyone else is going to be really awakening and seeing the light and darkness, seeing the obscure things, the things that have been hidden behind closed doors. And that's okay. And I want to give you a special reminder that if someone comes to you, challenging you, pressing you, bringing negativity in your life, be strong. You don't have to be fierce. You don't have to be angry or reflect back a negative emotion. But you can defend yourself out of love. For example, this last weekend as well, someone tried to step to me, speak to me, yell at me in my face. And listen, maybe a past version of me would have just accepted it. The difference is, I'm not that person anymore. I'm strong enough, capable enough, and love myself enough to defend myself. And if that comes in the form of raising my voice, if that comes in the form of me speaking loudly, strongly, so be it. Because if someone comes to me with that, I'm going to defend myself because I love myself and I care about myself. It's the same thing if it was a physical interaction. Okay? You gotta love yourself enough to care for yourself and protect yourself and stand up for yourself. 100%. And there is a beauty in the strength that it takes to do that. 100%. So stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself, okay? And, that doesn't mean you can't be in a high vibration. That doesn't mean you can't be peaceful. Let me tell you something. Peace is a decision. Peace is not pacifism. There are people that think or will tell you just because you are peaceful does not means that you are pacifist. No. It means you're harmless. No. That is not what that means. Peace is a choice. You can choose to be violent, reckless. You can choose those things, but you can also choose peace. So it is only when you know the chaos that you can choose order. Do you understand? And that is not to say one exists without the other. But it's to say that we know what that negative vibration is like. We also know what that positive vibration is like. So just because you choose to be a positive person, a good person, a person who has a positive impact on this world, doesn't mean you're weak. Absolutely not. Actually, I think it takes a lot of strength to be sitting in that position. Because the truth is, you likely had to go through things to still be resilient enough to be sitting on that throne, to be sitting in that high position, the high vibration, Like you look at a lot of people who are, go to rag to riches. A lot of them deal with a lot of stuff. And the ones that are still peaceful and loving and kind, they went through things that some people would have never came out the same way. They would have never been the same kind and loving person. So it takes a lot of strength to be that too as well, because I understand what that's like as well. So we still have that choice to be kind. Absolutely, 100% every day. And I think it's almost an inherent choice that we make, in the sense that a lot of us are kind of already naturally leaning towards that, guided towards that, naturally already kind people, because I think that at the root of it, we are like that. When we take out and leave out all that ego, all that BS, all that programming, that is what we are. And so if you feel like, there's not people out there like that who are really loving and caring or vibrating at the high place, I want to remind you, if it exists within you, it exists out there too. If it exists within you, it exists out there too. If you see and feel that love in yourself, I guarantee you that love exists in other people. You feel kindness within yourself. You see that within yourself, a natural wanting to help or a natural wanting to be a positive impact on the world. I guarantee you that out there exists too. Okay? And that doesn't just fight for the positive, it fights for the negative. Listen, there is a beauty in accepting life as it is, the black and the white, seeing it all as one, because that's just all life, positive, negative. We can divide it into things, but when we take a step back, it's really all one thing. It all is. You understand? So I think acceptance, like what else more do we have to do other than to accept? And that's not to say accept bad things. Stand up for yourself, like I said. But rather accept the things that you can't control. I can't control if someone wants to step to me. I can't control if someone wants to be negative. But what can I do? I can respond. I can choose my response. And even if I raise my voice, even if I say something maybe a little bit cutthroat, guess what? I'm doing it out of love. Love for myself, love for God, love for whatever. Because really that is the divine flowing through me. speaking in that moment what needs to be said, how it needs to be said. So, who am I to really judge or look down upon myself because I defend myself? You understand? Just because you choose peace does not mean you're harmful. Remind yourself of that. And remind yourself there really are people out there like you. You got your people. You got your tribe. They're out there. And you just got to trust that you'll find them. You're meant to find them when you're supposed to find them. And for the time being, keep doing you. You understand? Keep doing you. Keep doing things that you feel called to do. Following your heart. I promise you, you trust yourself, you trust your intuition, you trust your heart. You land up to where you're supposed to be. 100%. 100%. Okay? And one more thing, if you feel like maybe you want a little help learning how to meditate or learning how to resolve some of your problems, some of your spiritual problems, or if you have any spiritual questions, or even if you just want to take more time to rest in the awareness, please join me on my Patreon. We do live weekly guided meditations. We can sit down, meditate, come back to reality. You can ask me any questions you have. Also, I love hearing from y'all in the comments down below, for real. Even if it's just a simple hello, like I'm gonna respond to you. I see y'all. Don't think I don't see y'all. Come on now. Like I got a lot of love and appreciation for y'all for just sitting down here with me, spending this time of day here with me. Like I feel like I'm very grateful to have that. And I'm very grateful that, I have the opportunity to be here in front of y'all and present myself and speak that love and positivity into this world. Even if I may not be here physically with you, I'm reminding y'all there are people out here like you. Okay? Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Tap in with me, y'all. I'll hear from y'all down below in the comments, and I just hope you have a wonderful day. Spread some peace, love, and positivity today. And respect yourself. Love yourself. I'll catch you later.